Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, with Valentine's Day vastly approaching, I want to give you guys some recommendations of books that have a little bit of romance. There are two domestic thrillers in here. There's a historical and two contemporaries. I guess you can consider the other one a domestic thriller also, but not so much. All right, let's go on with it. So one of the books I want to recommend is Our Kind of Cruelty by Araminta Hall. I did like this book, but I feel like this will be a good read for like February because it has to do with this guy and he is severely obsessed with his wife and stuff like that. So it is a domestic thriller. It's obsessive. It's not that long of a read. It's like less than 300 pages. So I think if you want to chuck one up and you haven't read it and you want to read something like juicy and crazy, and I would recommend Our Kinds of Cruelty. The next one is a recent read, Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinsborough. I really loved this book. So it's basically about a man. He cheats on his wife. She seems like she's like a little psychopathic and stuff like that, and the person he has an affair with gets reeled into the mess. So it's definitely a love triangle. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this to read during February for Valentine's Day. Another one is one I've read a very long time ago, but it's one of my favorites from Jodi Picoult, and it's called 19 Minutes. This is about a lawyer whose daughter is involved in a school shooting, and there's so many secrets entailed in this book, and it is a domestic contemporary. I would put it in that kind of category, but yeah, I really love this book. It was just brilliant. It made me cry. I was angry, like as a mother. I was just like, why didn't you see the signs? But it was so tastefully done and I enjoyed this very much. Next one is The Last Mrs. Parish by Liv Constantine. So this was recommended to me from one of my bingo friends, and I went out and I bought it. It was amazing. So now I know that anything Reese Witherspoon picks or that's a Target Club pick is a definite winner for me. So it's basically about a wife of a millionaire or the rich guy, and he's very controlling, kind of like Behind Her Eyes, kind of the same feels. He controls everything about her, and it's a domestic, you could say like a domestic, not so much of a thriller, but more like low-key. There's not really that much thriller-ish stuff in here, but it is gripping. It is about marriage. It is about cheating, and I enjoyed it. Wow, Valentine's Day, most of these books are about cheating or getting killed. It's okay. And the last one I recommend is another also recent read, The Fountains of Silence. So basically this is like a historical fiction. It wasn't that hard to get through. It was really good. She basically, the main character is a man, Daniel, David, something like that. What's his name? Yeah, Daniel. He goes over to Spain with his parents. He's a photographer. He ends up falling in love with the maid, but so much happens in her life that they don't wind up together. but there's a lot of plot twists, and it's a historical fiction, and I love historical fictions, and Rita Pettis' writing is beautiful. It is gripping. It does make you feel like, wow, these stuff really did happen to someone. So yeah, I enjoyed it. And it's not, I thought it was gonna be like a love triangle, but it's not. So you have to read the book to figure out if it's a love triangle or not. I mean, I would think it's a love triangle. So yeah, these are all the books I recommend for you to read if you're lonely on Valentine's Day, like me. If you're lonely on Valentine's Day and have nothing to do, I would highly recommend these books. These were amazing, and I enjoyed them so much. And I was looking through my shelves, and I was like, I think these would be good reads during Valentine's Day. Like, they're thrillers. There's a little historical fiction. There's a little plot twisties. There are 2 plot twists. I enjoyed them. Yeah, I really did. These give me like Valentine's Day feels, and everyone has a different opinion for what they feel are Valentine's feels, but these are mine, and don't judge me. I know you're judging me right now. Don't judge me. So yeah, these are it. These are the gems. I call books gems, like, a lot. You notice that. All right, that's it. Bye.